What is Gucci Goomba gang? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. You should already know who this is, but if you don't, my name is Jacoby and this is Jacoby's Harmony. In my last week's video, I aired out some of y'all at my T-book. If y'all want to watch that video, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna link that down in the description box so y'all can watch that video. In today's video, I'm gonna tell you my experience of working at McDonald's and what led me to quit that McWhore house. Make sure you like and you subscribe and turn on all your post notifications so you stay updated with me and all my daily tea. And with that being said, on to the video. I can honestly come down to the conclusion in saying that working at the McDonald's that I worked at was dead serious my personal hell. Whether it was having to deal with all the racist ass customers and all the bullshit that they would throw at people, or having to deal with the managers and all the bullshit that they would throw at all their employees. I wouldn't even offer this job to the hoe that even tried to play with my feelings. And they actually worked at the job the same time I did. The best way that I could describe this McDonald's is, say you want to take a McDonald's out of the ghetto and put it in the ghetto suburbs on crack. The hiring manager was pretty much trash, to the point to where it's like, if she knew somebody in your family and she didn't like that person in your family, she was so petty to where she would be like, I'm not gonna hire you because of who you related to. The general manager was two-faced and would stay be talking about people. But as soon as the people that he was talking about wanted to confront him, he wanted to go ahead and tuck his damn tail between his legs, acting like he ain't never said nothing about him and tried to give him a raise. 3 of the shift managers will be trying to act like they was all buddy-buddy with you and be nice and cool and everything and act like they was cool, but then we'll be going back and snitching on you to the GM. All the other managers, they was pretty much cool. Like, I liked all the rest of them because they was all chill. While I was working at McDonald's, I pretty much worked all the shifts. Like, I worked morning shifts, night shifts, and like midday shifts at least 6 or 7 different times on different occasions. And out of all those times whenever I had worked those shifts, I can say that the only shift that I liked was the night shift. Only because it was like slow paced and you didn't really have to do much. That is until that 9 o'clock rush hit, and then like we didn't have no type of people or nothing like that, and ain't nobody ever tried to come and help us. So working nights was also a pain in the ass. The night shift managers acted like they didn't know what the fuck to do at all. We was always understaffed for no reason at all, and the supervisors would stay bitching and moaning at us about the time being high as fuck, but they would never even try to help us, or never even try to like do anything about it. And don't even get me started on the fucking closing. When I tell y'all, closers did not get enough credit where credit was due, we didn't get enough credit where credit was due. Like, you literally are given 1 hour to close the whole entire store and clean everything in that whole entire store. Who can clean a whole entire McDonald's in 1 whole hour? Name somebody, fam. And if you missed like a single thing throughout the whole entire place, the morning crew would stay bitching and moaning about it and would always get us written up. A year and some months go by and I decided to move out of my parents' house and go stay with some of my friends. So this meant that I didn't have a car anymore and I would need to rely on my roommates to get me to work. Here's where the shit started to hit the fan. I told my GM that I need to get my schedule changed to match my roommates, so that way I would have a reliable way of getting to work on time. Instead of giving me the same schedule as him, he decides to start with some bullshit, stating, oh, we don't have enough people working in the morning anymore, like all of them quit, so we gonna need you to start working mornings. Like, sir, who fault it is that all your damn employees is quitting? Maybe if you would stop talking to everybody like that was fucking stupid, maybe you probably would have a morning crew, but no, you still don't know how to just shut the fuck up. I told him that I wouldn't have like no type of way of being able to get to work in the morning to work those morning shifts at all, but he wouldn't take no for an answer. Also, I work nights 24/7. Who the fuck you think about to wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to come work at a McDonald's? Like, I would close. Morning time is my sleep time. He ended up telling me that working in the morning is gonna end up giving me more hours and all this other stuff, so I was just like, fuck it, you know, I need the money anyway, so I might as well just take it. So for 2.5 months, I pretty much was struggling to find rides to work and also struggling to try to wake up and be on time in the morning. Every time whenever I would need a ride to work, like, you know, all my roommates would stay sleeping, and the roommate that had the like accessibility to a car and would be able to bring us to work and all that stuff, I didn't want to bother him because, you know, I was like, he doing his own stuff, he got time, he's sleeping right now. So, you know, I didn't want to bother him. So I texted one of my managers saying like, oh, hey, would you be able to like bring me to work so that way I'll be able to get there on time? She dead serious said no, and she told me to be able to find a way to get to work on time. Like, who do that? And like how I said, this has been going on for like 2.5 months of me not being able to find a ride to work and also not being able to like wake up in the morning. Dead serious, I was a crew trainer at the time. And I lost my crew trainer shirt because of the fact that this woman didn't want to bring me to work at all. Like, you know, they said I had too many no-call, no-shows and all this other stuff and not being able to get to work on time. So they took away my crew trainer shirt. But you know what? It's okay though, because I still got them shirts. So 1 month go by and I'm already ready to quit this hoe. Everything that you possibly could think bad to happen, dead ass serious happened. First of all, I got evicted. We all got evicted from the house that we stayed at, me and my roommate. I had to move back in with my parents, and my dad stayed talking shit throughout the whole entire time. At the time, I was so like, you know, depressed about the fact that we got evicted from our house and I had to stay back with my parents, that I would go to like my friend's house. Well, my friend ends up catching COVID. His ass calls me and tells me while I'm at work, calls me and tells me, oh hey, I just want to let you know that I got COVID and I think you need to go get tested too. At the time, I was scared as hell because I was like, okay, what if I got COVID? Like, what I'm about to do? Like, I'm at work right now. But then at the same time, it clicked in my head. I was like, I'm at work right now. I can use this as an excuse to get the fuck out of work. So if you know me, dead ass serious put on a whole act to where I fainted on the ground saying that, oh, I don't feel good. The manager that was working at the time, she ended up telling me to like clock out and like go to urgent care to go get tested. I'm over here, I get up, go clock out, and you know, go walk to urgent care to get tested. Mind you, she was watching me throughout the whole entire time whenever I went to walk over there to get tested. So she knows that I went. 1 week goes by and, you know, I still ain't getting my test back yet. And I get a text from my friend Skylar. She over here telling me that these motherfuckers at the McHeffer place is pretty much talking about me, saying that I ain't never got my COVID test or anything like that. And I was lying about the whole entire time that I actually went go get it. Like, who would lie about getting a COVID test, first of all, at that? So now literally everybody and their mom is blowing up my phone asking me if I actually did go get tested and all this other stuff. And I'm like, yes, I actually did go get tested. Well, they like, oh, we need to get photo evidence that you went go get tested and we need the test back. And I was like, I never got the test back. So, I never got my results back. So I don't understand what you're meaning. Finally, after a few days go by, I end up calling urgent care and I was like, oh, hey, like, you know, I ain't never got my results back. Like, what's my results? They end up telling me that it's negative and I need to go to the urgent care to go pick up the paper that states it so I can go back and work again. I go get the release form so that way I can go and work at McDonald's again. But I didn't want to bring it to him because I still wanted to be petty because y'all want to go ahead and try to lie on my name saying that I wasn't getting the test or I didn't go get tested. So I wanted to wait like a few days before I went go bring it back. But then I heard my pockets started growling and found out that it was my wallet that was actually growling. And my wallet said, bitch, you better go turn in that motherfucking packets so that way you can work again. We hungry. We need clearance. So after I turn in the paper, I immediately start working again. And ain't shit changed. I'm still dealing with the same bullshit. Like how I said, at the time whenever this is happening, I'm still working in the mornings. So my GM come up to me with some more bullshit. Oh, hey, our latest closer just quit. Like, do you think you can actually start closing again? Mind you, I already wanted to quit after all that bullshit that y'all wanted to go ahead and cause with me, saying that I ain't really go get my COVID test. So I was heated. I end up telling him that I was gonna think about it. He went on to say, talking about some damn, oh, if you actually do take the closing job, then it's gonna be a $9 raise in your pay. And, you know, you're gonna get all this other stuff and all that. You're gonna get your crew trainer shirt back. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, you just don't realize $9 ain't shit to me at the moment. Mostly because I was already getting another job and I was gonna be getting paid more than him. So it's the Sunday come around and I decide that this day is gonna be my last day at McHale. I was with my friend at the time. And whenever I tell you, we both went to work zooted. Don't even ask no questions. If you know, zooted. Throughout the whole day, I don't remember anything that happened, and all I know is that I got out of work at like 12. The next day, you know, I get a call from my friend Skylar pretty much asking me, she was like, oh, hey, like, you know, I know you said like yesterday was your last day, but like, are you sure that this is gonna be your last day? And I say, yeah, like, you know, I don't really feel like being over here no more. I'm just done with all the bullshit and all that. So, you know, I'm gonna just leave. So, you know, she said like she needed a final answer and she was gonna tell him. She ends up telling him that I quit. And, you know, he over here getting mad at me, trying to blow up my phone, asking me like, oh, like, why you quitting? Like, you know, it's a $9 raise, this, and that. And I said, man, fuck your $9. I don't need your $9 anymore. I don't need it. So sorry about it. And that was my experience / why I quit McHale. If you like this video, make sure you like this video, you like and you subscribe and turn on all your post notifications so you stay updated with me and on my daily tea. I'm gonna have more content out for you. I'm gonna try posting more because I am getting more inspired and I have a lot of videos to go through. With that being said, see you Goombas.